Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am seriously so excited for today's video because now that it's spring and I feel like summer is coming soon, we are actually gonna work on some outdoor DIYs. One of the biggest factors to moving to California is to enjoy the beautiful weather that we get year round. However, I haven't been really doing that because I don't have a relaxing, chill patio that I feel comfortable hanging out on. So we are gonna change that today and start the patio makeover. I've been wanting to do this for months and it's literally about to be May soon, so now is the time. These are DIYs that literally anyone create. I feel like they are beginner friendly and they only take about a day to create. And you can even use these indoors if you want to. So currently our patio has a bunch of furniture that came with our apartment. It's not really my style. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it all yet. It's a pretty good size, so I wanna create different zones in the patio and I want the back corner of it to be like our cozy chill corner. I really wanna have a place where I could just sit, relax, and drink my tea in the morning and read a book. That honestly would be my dream, and also to add some privacy because right now it's very open to the public, so I want to add some type of privacy along the wall. There's so much to do, so we are gonna jump right into the first project. Okay, firstly, I want to apologize if it's too loud out here. Hopefully the mic is doing its job, but here is our patio. As I mentioned, we have furniture that came with the apartment, which we can choose to have them remove, which I think I probably will because it's all gray, and you guys know I don't care for gray. Also, it is very, very dusty. Like, I haven't been out here in a long time, as you can tell, so I definitely need to clean everything. I think there's debris literally everywhere. It's very, 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 very dusty. And it also doesn't help that I've spray painted out here, so yeah, I'm gonna need to clean this and do it well. So this back corner is actually where I want to put my chill zone. I'm planning on making a little sofa couch situation in this little corner. And also I need to add some privacy because as you can tell, it basically just like opens out into my neighbors and also out onto the street. But the good thing is our windows are tinted so you can't see inside during the daytime. That's really been the only sense of privacy when we have our blinds up. Otherwise, yeah, we are pretty exposed, so I want to put something here to kind of cover it and give us some more privacy. So you guys know I typically use inspo photos for my projects, but have you ever had an inspo photo just seem so far-fetched? For instance, this is one of my inspo photos. It looks so serene. It looks like it's in the middle of the mountains or in the woods. And just the thought of recreating this on such a busy street feels super intimidating and it feels like something I can't achieve at my apartment. But I just have to trust that with some DIY magic, we're gonna be able to make it happen. So we definitely need a seating area, and the first project that I want to try in here is actually creating a sofa from pallets. It is such a great way to upcycle, and this idea has been around forever. But come to think of it, it is pretty unique because I've never actually seen pallet furniture in real life. So I just wanted to try my hand at it and make it a little bit more elevated. You can definitely find these for free because I feel like a lot of people give them away, but I did find a bunch of listings on Facebook Marketplace. I found someone who's selling them for only $10 each, and he also delivers them, so they are coming today and I am so excited. So it literally looks like it's about to rain, so we're gonna bring these inside. This looks pretty good, I think. Obviously you have to sand them, but I was expecting them to be in a lot worse condition, but we can work with this. Let's do a little sit test. Gotta be careful for the nails. Wow, so comfy. Okay, so after assessing my pallets, I realized I'm going to make it a little bit different from all the tutorials I've seen. The pallets I have won't work with that method, so I'm gonna have to change my plans a little bit, but I think I have it figured out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut about a third of this off to create a backrest. So the actual seat is gonna be 24 inches, and then this part is going to be the backrest, which I will attach and sit it upright. Fingers crossed this works. There are many ways that you can cut this, but I basically just took how big my seat cushions were and cut it according to that. And it's funny that I watched so many videos to prepare myself before I did this project, but once it came time to doing it myself, my materials were just a little bit different in size, so figuring out a different configuration really took a little bit of time to work it out. I actually ended up just using a bunch of scrap wood I already had to cut supports and put it together, so I definitely did have to adjust as I went along. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so good. Perfect. I just did a little bit of a dry fit because I don't want to screw anything into place until we move it outside. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard to actually move this down the stairs. So I cut out a bunch of these supports and they're actually gonna be attached over here and the bottom. And I'll also add another piece of support behind here just to make sure that it's super sturdy. But this is basically how I'm building it. These cushions are from IKEA and they are the perfect fit for this. And we'll also have cushions on this back area, so it's gonna look really nice, you guys. Now I just have to sand this whole entire thing. Look at this difference, you guys, before and after. It is so much smoother, so much safer, and I'm actually gonna leave the rest of it not sanded besides the outer parts. And I actually found these scrap pieces in my pile and they fit perfectly along this edge. I don't have to cut at all because they are exactly 4 feet wide. It just covers it so nicely and makes it look a lot more sleek, and I'm just gonna attach it on, and then after that I can prime this whole thing. You guys already know if I have my headphones on during a project, I am most likely listening to an audiobook. And thanks to Audible, who is today's video sponsor, I have listened to so many good audiobooks this year. Audible is the world's leader in audio entertainment, so they have podcasts, audiobooks, and they also have originals. There's literally something for everyone because there are so many genres to choose from. And I must say, all the narrators are really good. I just finished listening to The It Girl by Ruth Ware. This is a thriller and it definitely threw me for a loop. I know so many people love it. And let me tell you, I could not stop listening to it in the second half. I really just wanted to find out what happens. Even Brian was getting hooked into it because we were listening to it while we were working on projects. And it's funny because when I look back at footage of me working on projects, I can literally see my reaction in my face as I'm listening. I'm actually on the hunt for another mystery or thriller, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I also just like going through the Discovery tab to see what they recommend. Verity's on here, which is such a good thriller. 10 out of 10 would recommend that one. Ooh, they also have None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell, which has also been on my list, so maybe that will be my next listen. Listening to a thriller is such a fun experience because it pulls you in and it makes everything so much more intense. It's really easy to start binge listening, so yeah, I cannot recommend the thrillers and mysteries enough. I truly am such an Audible fan, and I know a ton of you guys are out there too. But if you are a new member to Audible, you can use my link below or text the code TINALAY30 to 500 and that will get you a free trial. So make sure you guys check it out so you can start listening today. Okay, back to the project.
You'll be on TikTok, huh?
It'll be on Instagram.
My girlfriend always be showing me you.
Oh my god, so much dust. Oh my god. Literally. think time for a sit test. Ooh, I really built this. Literally a perfect fit. I can't believe how well this turned out, you guys. I can even lay down if I want. Kind of. Maybe I need to build another one. This is amazing. All right, so the sofa is done and now we need some accessories for it. So I want to create a little side table to put my cup down, to put a book down. So I saw this idea floating around on Pinterest and on Instagram, and it's literally the cutest little side table, and it's also super easy to make. I don't know who originated this idea, but honestly, it is genius, and I will link below the blogs as well as the reel that I watched for this project. So all you need are 4 of these scalloped edgers. So these are basically cement and they're meant for your garden, but if you put them vertically, they actually are the perfect height for a side table. They come in this gorgeous brick color, or you could also just get them in the plain concrete gray color. You definitely can paint these as well, but I love this color. I think it'll be such a fun pop, so we are going to keep them as is. Then you'll need a 12 by 12 square paver, and this is the same color, so it goes perfectly with it. And lastly, you'll need some liquid nails, so I just got something that is made for outdoors and that is super heavy duty, so this should be strong enough to hold it. So I've seen people do this a couple of different ways. I think the configuration that I like is just to cross these so that it makes a plus with the pavers. Gotta make sure it's all even. And then just plop this on top like so. Oh my God, it's so cute. Or you could also do it where you have 2 of them next to each other. So you basically have 2 legs instead of 4 legs. This is heavy, y'all. Oh, that would be so cute too. Whatever configuration you choose, I think it will look really cute. I think I'm gonna do the plus. And now I'm just going to glue this all together. Obviously, since we're working on an outdoor space, I am planning to fill it with a bunch of different plants, including some hanging plants. So I of course want to DIY one, and this honestly might be one of the easiest DIYs ever. So you're gonna need 2 wooden hoops of the same size, and this one you definitely want to be larger, and then you need 1 hoop that is going to be a lot smaller. This is the hoop that your pot is going to sit in, so the size really depends on your pot size. You'll also need some zip ties. These are just the ones that I got from Dollar Tree. And then you're gonna need some type of rope material. You could also use twine or even a leather cording. I think that would look really nice. I'm just going with this beautiful brown macrame. And this is optional, but I have some wooden beads that I'm going to use as decoration, but you can use whatever you want. If you've been following me for a long time, then you know that I absolutely love plant-related DIYs. Always have, and I always will. And I suspect that I will be making more this summer. The thing about me is plant care is kind of like self-care, because I get to take time to myself and just water all my little plant babies. And now I'm just gonna have so much more space to add plants on the patio and really turn it into a green oasis. There's a cat that likes to hang out on our patio, so I like to leave her a little bowl of water in case she gets thirsty. Ooh, this is a nice color. Okay, so I bought a privacy planter. I'm so excited for this because it comes with a trellis that goes up pretty high. I've always wanted something like this. It is totally something that you can DIY, but I wanted to save myself some time. So we're gonna put this together and put some plants in there and make it super cute. I'm loving this. It gives us enough privacy for this little corner. I'm still trying to figure out if I need something for back here. Definitely need to figure out something for that area, but this little bit honestly just makes me so happy. Now it's time to style everything. So I'm gonna add a rug and then add all of our plants, our new side table, and get this whole area set up. A vibe in the patio now. It feels so much more cozy down there, and I just cannot wait to sit out there in the morning tomorrow. These DIYs were seriously so much fun to make. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments, or let me know which project you guys want to try out for spring and summer. I definitely would have to say that the pallet sofa is my favorite because it's something that I've always wanted to make, and I feel like it doesn't even look like a pallet. It just came out so well, and there is definitely more to do down there because about half of the patio is still a mess. I still need to add a dining area and also a little bit more privacy because that trellis wall is not doing enough. I definitely want to add more. I have more DIYs to come, so make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And if you guys have any other suggestions on what I could add to the patio, I would definitely love to hear them. That is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!